Hello everybody, this is Shane with Starness Woodworking, and today in this video I'm going to show you how I made this awesome jewelry box for my girlfriend's birthday. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. So to start this project, I actually wasn't sure what I was going to do with this little scrap piece of cherry I had here. I knew honestly there wasn't going to be much I could do with it, but my first instinct was decide to resaw it on the bandsaw and see what the Bookmatched would look like. And as you can see here, it really looks awesome. To me, it looks like an old deer skull or something like a horse head even. So at this point, I knew I wanted to make something that would be able to showcase this board here. Once I have this board glued up, I'm going to process it, and then I'm planning to fill the defects with resin. Now, before I actually put the resin in there, I sneakily asked my girlfriend which color she thought would look the best in the board. Little did she know this was actually going to be for her in the future, and she ended up choosing black. So that's the color we went with. So my original plan was to use curly maple for the outside of the box, but after I did a little bit of resawing, it ended up coming out a little bit thinner than I really would have liked it to. So yes, this was a mistake on my part, but I ended up ditching the curly maple and went for spalted maple instead. So once I have my board planed down to roughly ½ an inch thick, my next step is going to be cutting miters on the table saw. Alright, once I have the grooves cut that hold the top and bottom pieces, this thing is actually starting to look like a box. So now I'm just adding some small details like a 45-degree chamfer on the top and bottom before I get this thing glued up. Alright, once the glue is dry, we'll take everything off the clamps, take all the tape off, and we're going to cut the top of the box off with the table saw. So for this box, I didn't want any metal hardware. So my solution for this was making a friction fitting top. So what I'm going to do is resaw some pieces of cherry that will act as a liner inside of the box, and this will allow the top to slide right down on top of the border. Alright, once I let that layer of oil dry and soak in, I wiped on a little bit of finished wax, and that's pretty much all she wrote. So let's go ahead and take a look at the final result. So I just want to wish my girlfriend Victoria a very happy birthday. As you can see here, I loaded the box with some of her favorite snacks, and she seems like she liked it. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching and staying to the end of the video. If you learned something or liked the video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. Thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.